Pranab Mukherjee's nomination papers have been accepted by the returning officer, and the objections that the BJP had tried to raise have been scratched off. Now, what has happened is that the returning officer has accepted Pranab Mukherjee's nomination papers, and you have to remember that BJP had tried to say that his nomination papers should be rejected given that he holds an office of profit, because he's still the chairman of the Indian Statistical Institute, and therefore his nomination papers should be rejected. But that has been scratched off. That objection has been scratched off by the returning officer, and the papers have been accepted. And for more on the story, what we'll do is go across to Kartikeya Sharma, deputy editor, who joins us for more on the story. And Kartikeya, give us details of what exactly has happened.
You see, the argument between Bharatiya Janata Party and Congress lasted for more than 1 hour 30 minutes. From the side of the Congress, Chidambaram, Home Minister, and Pawan Bansal, Parliamentary Affairs Minister, and on the other side, Anand Kumar, coupled with 2 other senior BJP leaders. The argument was as to why Pranab Mukherjee should be disqualified, as he came under the office of profit. But the returning officer, who also happens to be the Secretary General of Rajya Sabha, ruled against the objection made by Pranab Sangma's team and said that there is nothing wrong with Mr. Mukherjee's papers. He resigned on June 20th, way before he put in his papers and filed his. Returning officer said that this nothing wrong with BJP was rejected. Pranab Mukherjee's papers were clear, and with this, a lot of other nominations by so-called presidential who were also rejected. In other words, if we'll have an official announcement, we can say that up to 80-90% of the frivolous nominations will be rejected by the returning officer, and the contest will be between Mr. Sangma and Pranab Kumar Mukherjee.
Obviously, that's a huge blow to the BJP, Kartikeya. Obviously, though it was an expected line. Just stay with us. We'll listen to what Pranab Mukherjee is saying.
I have first round of discussion with Samajwadi, Party MLAs, leaders and MPs. Now I am going to have discussion with Congress and other alliance parties, and thereafter I will have discussion with BHP. MLAs, MPs and leaders. All of them have extended support to me. Thank you.
That is Pranab Mukherjee speaking in Lucknow, where he is today. But Kartikeya, sorry for butting in, but it's obviously a huge blow to the BJP, though unexpected lines.
So the BJP, it's a huge blow for the Bharatiya Janata Party, because you see, charges against a presidential hopeful cannot be frivolous in nature. You cannot have frivolous charges, and you cannot vitiate the atmosphere. And this also reflected one thing. The team of Pranab Mukherjee was taken by surprise yesterday, and this was accepted by Pawan Bansal, who said, I just came from Chandigarh and I had no idea that Mr. Mukherjee was once upon a time chairman of this institute. So it is also a lesson learned for the team of the Congress party. They need to be better prepared, and whenever there is legal scrutiny, they should come up with answers, because the reticence in Pawan Bansal, or I would say that the shock and surprise which was evident on his face at that point of time, day before yesterday, prompted Bharatiya Janata Party to up their antes on this issue.
But what was the Congress's defense at that meeting that you're talking about, Kartikeya?
The defense of the Congress party at that point of time was that they aren't aware of the fact that Dr. Pranab Mukherjee was ever chairman of the institute, and they told the returning officer that they must be given at least 24 hours. But returning officer said that you barely had 12 hours. That is why today the cut-off time was 2 p.m. and they were completely taken by surprise. In fact, I can put this on record that even before, when Chidambaram and Pawan Bansal rushed to Mr. Mukherjee's residence, through the aid of Pranab Mukherjee, Padit Goa had already come out with the clarification on this issue. So the government wasn't completely surprised, or they were in complete shock as to what had happened, because more than the technicality of the matter, it was very, very embarrassing that they never did their homework well.
Right, and the BJP was obviously trying to drive home a point, but was there a sense of feeling within the BJP that they were always going to lose this battle as far as the objection was concerned?
Bharatiya Janata Party was pretty confident, because the name of Dr. Mukherjee was still reflecting on the website of the Indian Social Institute, now the Statistical Institute. Now the issue was that it did 2 things. It surprised the Congress party. They were taken aback. And for Bharatiya Janata Party, it was an issue on which they could have really won the point. You have to realize that on the small issue of office of profit, Sonia Gandhi had to recontest election from Raebareli. So it's not if in terms of finances, it might be small, but in terms of constitutional propriety, the matter becomes extremely big and sensitive. People have resigned on this matter. So BJP on that part was technically right. They thought they have got the juggler's vein without realizing it was the wrong time and they never had the vein.